Hi, everyone. Welcome into Daybreak in 10 on Color 10.
You know that means we'll be on the air commercial free to wrap up the show for you on this first day of spring. Let's start off with meteorologist Elisa Rappa. She has your forecast.
Good morning. We're starting out with clouds and some spotty showers as a cold front comes through this morning. A lot of this rain is light, maybe down to a sprinkle. That's where we're seeing the green radar returns, and it's spotty and scattered. We do have a couple of these showers in Springfield right now, another batch to the south and west and northwest Arkansas, and then a couple of showers from Mountain Home to West Plains to the east. Temperatures are around 50 degrees right now, and they stay pretty steady today. We'll cool a little bit into the 40s, but then come back up to about 50 degrees. So we hover that 50-degree mark. 51 by dismissal with clouds, and these showers mainly early on. By 1 o'clock, we continue to push these showers to the south and east. Maybe a few spotty sprinkles by dismissal, but things really exiting here by the evening commute with clearing skies on the overnight. Temperatures today around 50 degrees, which is where we are now. 34 on the overnight, and temperatures in the low to middle 50s tomorrow with beautiful sunshine. It is the first official day of spring. It begins today at 4:58 p.m. That's where we'll start to get that earth in the northern hemisphere to tilt towards the sun. The more direct rays of the sun starting to cross over into the northern hemisphere. So our days are going to start to get longer starting tomorrow. Again, spring starts at 4:58 p.m. today. Joe, Lauren.
Making news now, the decision to not invite a Missouri senator to a GOP event is splitting a local Republican group. The Christian County Republican Central Committee has disinvited Senator Roy Blunt to the group's Lincoln Day celebration next month after Blunt voted to block President Trump's use of emergency powers to build a border wall. We attended the meeting last night and found out not everyone agrees with the decision, though. Event chair Wanda Martin spoke to a crowd of people explaining she was so disappointed with Senator Blunt's vote, she did not want to see him at the event. However, other committee members say they wish they could have had a say in the matter.
I felt like our president needed backing of all times. He needs backing on that wall.
Personally, I feel like I don't agree with Senator Blunt, but he's perfectly within his rights to, and especially considering his explanation, which his explanation was, if we open this door, it'll be available forever. It will set a precedent. And I can see how he would consider that important.
Senator Blunt has yet to comment on that decision because he's currently visiting troops in Afghanistan, but will continue to follow any changes for Lincoln Day that's set for April 6th in Ozark.
And of course, we put this up on our Color 10 Facebook page, and it has caused a lot of interaction there.
Viewers weighing in on the decision. Some agree with the group, others backing Blunt.
Some of your comments, Doug says, it doesn't matter, he still lost my vote.
Jenny says not all of Blunt's constituents want a wall, you know.
And Ed commented, Roy must be replaced if he does not support our president.
Meanwhile, Cindy says, I am proud of Senator Blunt.
In total, about 12,000 people have engaged in some way about this, and it's still up on our Facebook page there.
We want to know what you think, though, so make sure you log in and share your opinion.
Now, despite all of that, there's currently no changes to the Lincoln Days event in Greene County. Remember, yesterday morning we told you about the event at the Oasis Convention Center this Saturday and said it would feature every top Missouri leader, including Senator Blunt.
We should also mention happening this weekend, Democrat Days of the Ozarks. That's Friday and Saturday at different locations. That does include Hickory Hills Country Club featuring Springfield Representative Crystal Quaid.
In our education coverage now for you, we're hearing about some opposition to Prop S on the April ballot, which is in Greene County.
Springfield Public Schools is proposing a $168 million bond to rebuild and add extra security in local schools. Well, a small group of people protested that plan yesterday outside the SPS board meeting. One man we spoke to, Carl Hurd, says he does not support Prop S for several reasons and even wants SPS's top leadership off the board.
And we're saying that Dr. Jungmann, it's time for him to go. We need a new superintendent. Then there's a problem, it's just adding one more tax on top of the half-cent jail tax, the quarter-cent infrastructure tax that's going to be voted on. And of course, the assessor is going to send out a reassessment a few days after the election. And I'm thinking that everybody's property tax will go up again based on that.
Hurd and some others also claim school computers are not secure enough, which could lead to personal information being hacked. But the district did look into that and found no such evidence.
That's right. We will be reaching out to Springfield Public Schools today for a response to some of these claims against Prop S. Following up now on a story that we brought you yesterday, technology is always evolving and can always help people with disabilities, especially now more than ever.
And that was the focus of yesterday's Tech Fest, which Hannah Zettel attended, but she's here back with us in studio this morning to tell us all about it. Hannah?
Well, Lauren, Tech Fest featured life-changing gadgets like hearing devices, assistive telephones, vertical wheelchairs, and services for assisted living. Participants at Tech Fest browsed through booths of products and services with the intention to equip the elderly, wounded veterans, and those with developmental disabilities with the technology necessary to live independent lives. While it is not possible for every individual to live on their own, Director of Missouri Inclusive Housing Wayne Crawford believes there are not enough employees to take care of the number of people currently enrolled in assistive living. Missouri is known for its technology-first efforts to empower the disabled to live independently using this technology, but not everyone is sold on that idea.
Technology first means that an individual should look at technology to keep themselves independent so they don't have to rely on staff for their 24-hour-a-day supports and services. There aren't enough people. And finding staff to support you is getting more and more limited.
My main goal here is to really figure out what is going to be beneficial for some of our individuals that are much more medically fragile, and whether or not this is even a feasible option for them.
Now, Crawford also added that he believed disabled people could live independently with this technology when he worked with a veteran who lost 3 limbs but was able to live on his own.
Hannah Zettel this morning. We need to put crime in focus now for you. A man connected to the case of the 3 missing women in Springfield was arrested in Tennessee for allegedly trying to kidnap a teen from a nail salon. 54-year-old Bart Streeter was arrested in late February. He is the son of Cheryl Levitt and the brother of Susie Streeter. Levitt, Streeter, and Stacy McCall went missing back on June 7th of 1992. Authorities say Bart Streeter may have been drunk when he claimed to be picking up his 15-year-old granddaughter at the nail salon. The girl said she did not know Streeter.
And in some more local news, if you still have questions about the April 2nd ballot measures or any candidates, OTC wants to help. Politically Active, which is a nonpartisan organization at the college, hosts a voter education event tonight from 6 to 8 in Lincoln Hall, room 211 on the Springfield campus. The event is called Springfield Votes and is free and open to the public.
All right, what do we have trending right now as we get to it real quick?
The top trend is actually the Mariners.
Yeah.
You know about that?
Do you know it's baseball season?
I saw that hashtag. It's like hashtag MLB with a couple of Asian characters.
Yeah, I wish we could have surprised her. I wish she didn't say anything first. The MLB season's actually going on right now. It's in the 7th inning. Mariners lead the Oakland A's 9-4. They're opening the season in Japan. First time they've done that since 2014.
That's super cool.
Interesting.
Not too
And then
bad.
this is our other top trend. Of course, it's the first day of spring.
Oh, yeah.
Dairy Queen this is the 5th year they're doing this, giving away some free ice cream cones for
Yes.
spring. They're also raising money for Children's Miracle Network, so maybe stop by.
Oh, very good. And few things go better than longer days and better weather with ice cream, right?
Ice cream is year-round. Come on. Don't lie and say you didn't have ice cream this winter.
Of course, but the longer days will help as well.
Yes, and we're starting out with some showers this morning. We'll have clouds through dismissal. Temperatures hold steady around 50 degrees. We don't really warm up all that much today. Cool sunshine tomorrow. Gorgeous day for the first full day of spring tomorrow.
All right, we are ready for that. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you guys for watching this morning. We enjoyed waking up with you. All your news, ozarksfirst.com.